We're back.
Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Return of
Boom.
the Karl. Episode 6 of
Karl Fernando.
Michael.
Davey boy.
And how are we, fellas?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Shitty day at work, but that's...
Expected where you work.
I didn't work today because I'm...
5 hours ago, 4 hours ago.
That,
I'm not in retail.
that hellhole. Fuck you.
Not as
Fuck
busy
you.
as it was yesterday, though.
No.
No.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you. Yes! Fuck me! Alright, so this week...
No, thanks.
This week...
Coming fresh off our Force Awakens, and we saw Electric Dreams, previous session.
Yep.
Yep, so we've had a pretty good run
Yeah.
of good movies. Let's hope we can keep it up. And
It's
I'm
your
pretty-
pick, so it's on you, buddy.
We got off to a slow start
Hey.
and then sort of stumbled on All Boy.
I'm batting 1 for 1, you fuck. Alright?
So stop playing the safe game.
Haven't fucking failed yous yet.
Stop playing
Alright.
the safe game.
Alright, so this movie this week,
Come back to us when you're fucking 10 movies in, alright?
Come back to us when you grow a sack and pick something that you think we might not like.
Oh, fuck yourselves.
It's not nice.
Alright, so
Alright.
this week I've picked a movie that I only watched recently, and it was only made last year. It's very new to me.
Fucking Force Awakens. We've already done that. Oh my
I
god.
said last year, fuckface.
Whatever, dick nostril.
It'll be 2016 by the time this goes up anyway, so...
Yeah, so this one, it's really good. It just
Is it Chef?
left an impression on me.
Chef, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, boom, boom.
What chef?
So Jon Favreau.
Jon
Did
Favreau
he direct
movie.
it as well?
Yeah, he wrote it and directed. I'm
And
pretty sure
starred.
produced it and
Starred.
starred. Yeah. You remember Jon Favreau?
Yeah.
Swingers.
Yeah, Caveman's
Yeah.
He
Right.
also directed Iron Man 1, 2... Did he do 3?
No,
he didn't do
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, very good movie. David's just in that sleeve there if you want to pull it out.
Oh.
That brown one in front of you. Yeah, really good film. Like I originally got introduced to this from another podcast where they interviewed him, and he was talking about it. And look, I fucking hate cooking. 2,
Oh,
I even hate.
it's got Scarlett Johansson and Sofia Vergara in it.
I'm
keen.
Dave's liked it.
Yeah, Dave's fucking
Thumbs
all.
up
Dave's
already.
thumbs up.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Don't even need to watch the fucking movie.
Three.
I'm ready, hose brain.
Dave 3 thumbs up.
Alright, so my turn next week, yeah? Like,
Yeah.
3 thumbs.
Yeah.
That's generous.
Yeah. So, what was I saying?
podcast, he was talking about it.
Yeah, he was
You
talking
hate
about it. I fucking hate cooking. I even doubly hate shows about cooking. I fucking love this film. So
So I'm
figure-
guessing it's about a cooking show.
Yeah. Well, that's fucking. It doesn't bury
Chef.
the lead. Yeah.
It's
doesn't
called Chef.
doesn't
Could've been about
fucking
just a restaurant.
yeah. It doesn't bury the lead at all.
Two fucking weeks. Both movies have revolved around food.
I'm sensing a theme.
How long have you known me?
Alright,
Too long.
so for those of us who don't know Karl,
He's a fat fuck.
he
I wouldn't say fat fuck,
I
he's
was-
just eternally hungry.
loves food,
Yeah. Bottomless.
Your stomach is a fucking sarlacc.
loves eating, and he's
Pretty-
not your stereotypical fat fuck. We just call him a fat fuck. His metabolism deals with it substantially well.
Pretty sure this whole thing was my idea. Let's get together every other week and eat pizza. and
watch movies about food.
And what's movies about food?
Watch movies about food we're eventually going to eat. What I'm eventually going to fucking eat. Yeah, so, look, all in all, man, I thought this was a really fun film, and I'm really interested to see what you two think about it. I think, Michael, you will like it. I don't think it'll blow you away.
Well, I already saw the ending when I was at your house. When we went to that fucking podcast, I walked into your apartment and the end of the movie played. I was like, alright, cool.
And Elisa was
She had
watching
a
it. Yeah, she really dug it as well.
If that's any indication you do. And
I'm just keen to watch it because of Scarlett and Sophia.
Yeah, I think the interesting
What?
interesting
Jerk
interesting one
They
for me
don't know
will be
that.
what Dave thinks, because I don't think there's anything in this. It's one of those things. I think if we tell Dave he'll like it, he's gonna fucking hate it.
So you're telling Dave right now that there's nothing in this movie that would really
I'm
appeal to him?
telling Dave right now. I have no idea what the fuck he's gonna think of it, because there's nothing in this that jumps out at me that I'm like, Dave will like this.
Yeah.
There's stuff. There's plenty.
Except Scarlett and fucking Sophia.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff in it that I know that you will appreciate. But yeah, just as Dave goes. So it's
When
really
you're talking, it's like you're making me out to be some sort of like normal person.
It's like
just some sort of fucking monkey.
No, stop. No, what it is he's talking to you as if I'm not in the fucking room. It's like, hey, Marsh, no, you're cool. I know you, Marsh. But that Dave bloke, I'm sitting right here, dude.
you're sitting there up until this point. You're sitting there looking at your fucking nails.
I cut my fucking. It hurts.
You might as well not be in the conversation.
I cut my nail today.
Fucking gets up and goes, gets the napkin. Fuck. Hey, we're not recording a podcast here.
Oh, whatever. Just keep talking to Marshall, right? Forget about me.
That's what I was getting at. It's like, look, you might like this movie, Dave. He's a little special.
No, but even that straight off the cuff. I don't know what you're going to think of it.
Now?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to think of it, purely because it feels like one of those. It very much feels like a funny Foxcatcher. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
And I know what you felt about Foxcatcher.
I never want to watch that movie again.
There you go. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how you will react to it, because there are some elements in it that are funny, but also too that it's like, I felt happy after watching this. I felt very happy. I was like, fuck, I want to go. I don't like.
So your rundown without giving anything away.
Yeah.
What is it? It's a movie about food.
No, you know what? It's an inspiring movie.
About food.
For me. No, just inspiring. Just inspiring film.
Food you can eventually eat.
Yeah.
This is
Alright, cool.
This is
let's run with that. Let's stick it on.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go record it.
Chef.
Before someone falls asleep.
Mate, I ain't. And we're back after Dave's nap.
Yeah, we're back. Dave had a nice little nap while me and Michael watched the film. Maybe that's why we exclude Dave from conversations.
It sucked me off. I was only out for what, 10, 15 minutes?
No, yeah, you conked out for a bit. I didn't hear you snore, but I looked over and I could see you were.
I saw your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a point where I got up and looked over and you guys looked like you were laughing at me.
No.
Okay. Must have been the movie then. Because at that point I'm like, oh fuck. I fell asleep.
I glanced over at you for like a second and I was like, oh, his eyes are closed, and I just kept watching.
Yeah. I looked over a few times just to be like, is he awake yet, or is he gonna wake up? Yeah.
No, so what'd you say?
I'm old.
First off?
I'm getting old.
I'll let Dave go first, since he paid such close attention.
No, look, I didn't miss that much of it. But yeah, you were saying something about it. It was a happy movie. Made you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You said inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see it from. But that's why at one point I just said to Karl, wouldn't it be good to be able to do that? Like, all right, so basically we'll go over what the movie's about.
Yeah.
We'll give him the short version.
Yeah,
all right, short version is we'll get.
Basically,
There is no shorter version than what I saw.
Yeah, Jon Favreau plays the main character, who's looks like was an accomplished chef who's now landed a gig at a pretty stable, successful restaurant, and the owner of the restaurant, from what you gather, they've made a deal where the owner of the restaurant and Jon Favreau, the lead chef, is like, you can make whatever you want, go ahead, but he's been making the same thing for the past 5 years simply because it attracts customers.
Yeah.
And he feels like he's stuck in the right. He wants to change it up because there's a pretty big food critic coming out to
he feels creatively stifled.
Yeah, pretty much. And
so the owner's like, don't sway from what you do.
Stick to safe mode.
Yeah. So the critics basically said
it's pretty much like life. Change is bad.
Yeah. So the critics like, oh well, this is boring as fuck, and it's all over social media.
Yeah, basically gives it a shit in your mouth kind of rating.
Yeah. So he thinks that he's sending the guy a private message, but it's not. He's tweeting it.
Yeah, he ends up getting on social media thanks to his son. He's also got a failed relationship, which has ended in a divorce. He's got a son.
And a son.
Yeah, ex-wife and a son. Son's kind of distant relationship with. The son wants to connect with him.
Yeah.
He can't seem to connect with the son. So that's basically, he feels like he's a failed chef and a failed father.
Yeah.
So both in his personal life and his career, he's failed, pretty much. And he ends up blowing up at the critic because he throws down the gauntlet. His son.
So that they have this Twitter thing.
Yeah.
And he like says, all right, we'll come back and I'll fucking change the menu up.
Yeah.
He's not very tech savvy either. He doesn't quite get how the internet works.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what a private message is and a public tweet.
Yeah.
Basically, his status update.
And that just kind of gets him into trouble.
Yeah, and he basically calls out the critic with, you wouldn't know a good meal if it sat in your face. Yeah. And that was really funny. The critic responds back with, what was it? It was something like that.
I'd rather have you sit on my face
than eat that lava cake again.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good comeback.
Yeah.
And he throws down the gauntlet, basically, to the critic.
Tells him to come back in, I'll cook you some mad shit.
Yeah, menu just for you, pretty much.
So the critics are due to come back right on that night. The owner comes in and says, "Don't you dare fucking change the menu.
We got otherwise booked out."
Yeah, he's like, so he's like, this is it, or you can fuck off.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna fuck off. Yeah. So he fucks off. The critic comes in. He gets the same shit. The critic looks like he's pretty
He thinks he's on like candid camera or something.
Yeah.
Like
he thinks this is a joke.
Yeah. He thinks it's a joke.
So he looks pretty nonplussed by the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then the chef comes in.
Yeah. By the end of it,
he comes in and just blows up at him and says, you fucked me up.
Yeah.
Basically, you and your or you don't do shit. You just make comments and you fuck people's lives up.
Because as the critic's there, on the dessert,
which is the lava cake.
Yeah, the lava cake, the last stage of the meal, he sends out a tweet saying that Chef Karl Casey, Jon Favreau, Karl Kaspar, is a no-show. And basically calling him a chicken shit and his meals are crap. And he fucking loses it and blows up at him.
So of course people whip out their phones, they record it, they post it to social media.
Yeah.
It goes viral.
Loses his job.
Yep.
And nobody wants to hire him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his ex-wife, Sophia Vergara.
My God.
Cue Dave. That was creepy. I can hear that. That's right in my ear. Yeah, she's on.
She's great. That's. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
But she's great.
She's on his back. You get the sense that she's been on his back for years about.
Yeah,
Only
she's
those food
mentioned it
trucks.
before. You get that earlier in the thing. She mentions
Yeah.
about the food truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Like,
like,
he
oh,
keeps
why don't you do this
Food
sort
truck
of
cook
thing?
for
Yeah.
yourself, be your own boss.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, be his own boss and and yeah. So and then she ends up, because he's not doing anything really. He ends up setting up.
Well,
she ends up.
He takes the truck, essentially.
She ends up setting up a thing with her ex-husband, who's played by fucking
Robert
Iron
Downey
Man.
Jr.
And
Iron Man. Iron Man comes in.
yeah, Iron Man comes into the film. Gives him a truck,
He redoes it.
who redoes it into a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah.
Truck.
Mm.
And his son's there with him, also with one of the sous chefs
From the old restaurant.
from the old restaurant, is helping him out.
Played by the amazing John Leguizamo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good
Love that guy.
He's a good actor. He's a good
Yeah.
actor. He doesn't get any main roles, but he's
Yeah.
always great.
I think
You
he's
know
good
what,
that
Phil?
way, though.
He's-
Like, he's a good...
He delivers comedic relief in such a way that you're like, it doesn't feel forced.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel written. It feels natural.
Yeah.
It feels like something he would say. Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor.
He is. He really is.
If you don't know who he is, he's played, as Dave mentioned, and Michael informed me, that Luigi in the Super Mario
Brothers movie, yeah.
movie.
Just don't talk to him about it.
Don't talk to him about. Don't mention it. Clown from Spawn,
Yeah.
and what was the other one you said?
Sid from Ice Age.
Sid from Ice Age. Ice Age, one of my favourite films.
I remember watching
That has
it.
one of your favourite lines by him.
Yeah.
No thanks. I choose
choose
life.
There was an interview.
And also a very close second. Shall call me Sid, Lord of the Flame.
He's also in Titan AE, I think.
He's done a lot of voice work. He's done
Yeah,
a few video
Titan
games.
AE. He's one of the characters in that where I was watching an interview where he actually had to take breaks between doing that voice work because it hurt his voice.
What's Titan AA?
It's an animated movie.
Animated.
That was ages ago. That was years ago.
Yeah, had
I
Drew
never watched
Barrymore in it as well.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, maybe I might pick it one day.
I haven't seen it. Is it
Alright.
good?
It's a good cartoon. It's all right.
Check
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
so we have him in the film, and he accompanies Jon Favreau, Karl Casper, and his son as they're driving from Miami, where you got the van,
Yeah,
back
they're
to
going
California.
Yeah, but
where
they
they're
make
from.
stops.
Yeah, they make stops along the way because it's a food truck, so
Yeah.
they're going from Miami to California, making stops along the way.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So like they stop
selling
at New
food.
Orleans, they stop at Austin, Texas,
Yeah,
which freaked me out because there was a black dude there. There's no black people in
there's no
Texas.
black.
There's no black people in Austin.
Not in public.
Yeah, not in public anyway.
Uh,
Yeah, and like it seemed like they picked up local food to add to their,
yeah,
which was pretty cool.
yeah.
I
Which
like that.
the menu changed with each city,
Yeah,
and it seemed like you were catering to the city, and it's like that is brilliant.
Mm.
I'm like, yeah.
but
fucking
I noticed on like the menu he wrote, like he'd still have like the Cuban sandwiches and like
Yeah.
the standard stuff.
Yeah.
It'd just be like a special sort of, this is a New Orleans thing, or this is a
So I was
Texan
saying,
barbecue thing.
I was saying to Karl at one stage, I was like, oh man, how good would it be? I guess to be that talented in the first place, to be able to,
Drive a truck and
well, yeah, to be able to make
Yeah.
food like that, to the point where you're reputable enough to sell it,
Yeah,
but then to have that to pay your way.
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
To travel around and
Yeah.
just have that to pay your way.
that's
Yeah.
that's a
You just travel.
yeah.
Travel and sell food. You cook
That-
food for people, but you get that experience of just,
It's a
you know,
road. It's a road trip,
yeah, basically, yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
and
And this whole time he's like reconnecting with his son.
yeah, because his son
His son
It's a big-
basically markets the whole thing.
yeah, his son's tweeting it because his
Yeah.
son's this like kind of
Uploading
social
photos,
media
Yeah.
kind of guru of the film. Yeah, he's uploading tweets and vines and 1 second videos about their trip, and people are hashtagging, hashtagging the name of the truck.
El Jefe.
El Jefe. Yeah,
So-
and
So at some stage, the wife gets involved, the ex-wife,
yeah,
and the critic rocks up to
Comes back.
the
Because they're back in California.
Yeah, they made it back to California. Oh, and also too, like it kind of. At this point, you get the movies exploring not only his career, but at the start of the movie, his personal life was kind of a backseat to his career.
Yeah, now he's sort of married the two.
Now he's married. He's made a way for everything to work.
Fix your shit.
We're having technical issues. Bear with us.
Technical difficulties. Just
New equipment. We're sort of breaking it in.
Join us for the
Dave,
ride.
when I make that face, you have to make that intermission music sound, and me and Marshall skull off to the concert. Yeah. So back to Chef. Yeah, it seems like his personal life is the back seat, and his career is very much the plot of the film. And then as the film progresses, you realise it's melding into the one thing, and they do it in such a way by the end, you're like, oh yeah, shit, he had a problem connecting with his son.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he was divorced.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he was unhappy. And I was like, oh fuck, I didn't realise all this until the end.
Yeah.
And you see them all happy. Like, spoilers, you're listening to this, you're obviously going to want to go watch it. Or you don't, whatever.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
It's going to have spoilers in the title, right?
The end.
No.
It has to.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it does.
Every single fucking episode is going to have spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then basically the end, he gets back with his ex-wife, and he has this really good connection with his son now. And the critic who was slamming him at the start has decided to go
partner in an actual restaurant.
In an actual restaurant where he has absolute full control
of
the
what
menu,
he cooks.
of
the
what
menu,
he cooks, what he wants to do. And
renovations,
it
everything.
very much seems like this critic, he says to him near the end, when he proposes the partnership with him, he's like, I love your food. You were one of my first boys. You were one of the first people that I propped up to be like, he is fucking excellent. And he's like, I got this real sense of he wants him to get back to that.
Yeah.
And that's what he wants to get into. He knows that if he's just like, here's the ball, run with it.
Yeah.
He knows he's going to make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And that's what he wants essentially. But he also wants good food at the same time. He seems to me like he's one of those people, he loves food.
Yeah.
So why not have this fantastic chef to make all this food?
Like that was another good point too. Is like, you can either take that or not, but let me know wherever you're going, because I'm going to be there, because this is good shit.
Yeah, wherever you go, I'll be there.
I'm there just to eat your food.
Yeah.
So here's the offer, but if you don't take it, I'm still going to eat all your food.
Yeah.
It's basically Karl with money.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's what would happen if Ward Street took it to the road.
I'll fucking pay him to live in my house. So, and then at the end, it
all works out.
It all works out. It's happy endings for all, but it didn't feel like it was like
a forced thing. It just felt so natural.
Yeah. And look, and when I say I felt like it was inspiring, I felt like I felt really happy at the end of watching that, and then I felt inspired to do my own work with my own stuff.
Yeah.
And still manage to have my personal life
not take a backseat
to it, and just be happy.
Yeah.
So what do you two guys think?
Basically, for me, it wasn't. I don't think anything. I wouldn't put it like in the top shelf of anything extraordinary, but it was a good movie. It was. Like I say, it was.
I mean, I can see where the inspiring thing comes from. Like, I personally didn't feel that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that message.
Yeah, over and over.
Millions of times before.
But this is the key thing about those. Any kind, like, especially movies, any kind of art form, but especially movies for me, you can see that message.
Yeah. It's how you say it, not what the message is.
But it's like how you connect to it too.
Yeah.
It's like I love food. I don't think I'm like, I love fine dining.
Yeah, you're not a connoisseur. You just love stuff in your face.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
If
it tastes good, it's going in.
Yeah. So, and had fucking connected.
Yeah.
That's what got me into the film. So
for me, if I want that message, I'll just go back to Bill Hicks. That's pretty much it for me. But having said that,
paint me like
really
one of your
it.
French girls from Titanic. Karl just trying to feed me like one of your fat fucks. Yes.
But yeah, no, I really
like
enjoyed
one of your orcas.
it was very fun.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the actor that played, like his second in command.
Yeah, I don't. Hang on. I'll get his name.
It's like Ben Cottrell or Tony Cottrell or something like that.
Yes, it is. No, Bobby Cannavale.
Oh, close.
Yeah. He's been in quite a few things.
That dude's a great actor, man.
Yeah, he is. He's really funny. I'm just waiting for a IMDb to load. I'll tell you what else is.
I mainly saw him in Boardwalk Empire. He was the main sort of villain in season 2 or 3.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's in an episode of Louis as well. And he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's a really funny dude.
Yeah.
Good actor. He's on the same level as John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
However
He's gonna be in when we went and saw Star Wars, they showed their ad for that show on HBO, Vinyl.
Yes.
I think he's the main actor in that.
Yeah.
So I'm
fucking HBO, man. HBO and Netflix are just
it's everything right now.
They've made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm really glad you two liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. I'd probably watch that again if I had like a day off and I was just like, whatever, I'll just chuck something on.
Yeah.
Feel good about myself.
That
doesn't involve jacking off.
I really love the soundtrack too. I don't know about you guys. I
love that little fucking Marvin Gaye cover.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, little
that was really nice.
Of Marvin Gaye sexual healing.
The kid looking so fucking confused.
Yeah, there was music in there where I was just tapping my foot too.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Bobby Cannavale, Ant-Man, Danny Collins, Spy, Annie, Adult Beginners, Robot Chicken. Boardwalk Empire, Modern Family. Yeah, he's got a lot of credits here, a lot of acting credits.
He's never really had anything
American Dad,
big though.
Louis C.K.'s Last Chance, Cold Case, Cupid, Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Yeah, he's been in Law and Order. So yeah, he's been in quite a bit. I'm like, yeah. Oh fuck yeah! I'm glad you still really liked it.
Yeah.
So that's. I suppose that's a quick one this week.
Yeah, thumbs up.
We've got to stop picking ones that you guys like.
Thumbs up
You're making
from me.
this podcast short.
Yeah.
Because we're just like, yeah, it was good.
I don't think my ones are actually good. So Dave, thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up as well.
Yeah.
Props to Jon Favreau.
Yeah, we should mention that, sorry. Jon Favreau wrote, directed, produced, and starred in that, which...
At the start of the movie, Dave was like, he looks a lot like Louis C.K. I'm like, nah, it's just the beard,
just the hair.
The longer I watched that movie, I'm like, fuck, he really does look like Louis C.K.
That's what I thought, yeah. But these mannerisms and stuff too.
Yeah, I think it was also like the shape of the body and the hair as well, because it was curly. And
you know what I think it was? His hand actions. Because Louis does some...
Yeah, Louis does a lot of...
Yeah, hand actions.
Very... What's the word? I don't know, very strong hand actions. Like he'll... Like that. Just like he'll stop his hand in the middle of it.
Almost Italian.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Despite the fact he's Irish.
But props to Jon Favreau for that. Like, that's... In this day and age, it's a little bit with production companies...
I just think it's really cool to like... He did Iron Man 1 and 2. Yeah. And to sort of just leave that behind.
Yeah.
And come and do something like this.
Can't just step away from Marvel.
Yeah, or not just Marvel, but like big Hollywood. Because this wasn't...
Yeah, I think this was a...
This wasn't
relatively small budgeted film.
Yeah.
So... Like,
this had to be like a passion project for him, I'd say.
Yeah, you go. Box office budget was an estimated 11 million. And its opening weekend... made 204,000.
Jeez.
Yeah, gross 31 million. So look, it returned its money.
It'd probably make a lot more back with DVD sales and shit too, I imagine.
Yeah, well, the gross is of 5th of September 2014, so I'm guessing that's worldwide release. That wouldn't be DVD sales as of yet. So, look, this was something that went under my radar.
Yeah.
Just wondering what he had out of that 11 million. What he would have had to have paid Scarlett Johansson for her role, and Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman.
And Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. would have done it for peanuts, I reckon.
He had a small role.
Yeah.
Small role, plus, you know...
He went under my radar because he popped up in the time I was sleeping.
Yeah.
So I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
But Dustin Hoffman, I would think...
That surprised me when he popped up. I was like, oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
It's Rain Man.
Yeah. So yeah, props to Favreau on that one. That was a good film. So yeah, all thumbs up from us.
Mr. Favreau, if you're listening, good job, man.
Well done.
I fucking hope it reaches it.
Good pick on Sophia and Scarlett. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good. Very good. Good work all around.
And just shake your head. They were hot.
Yeah. They're also...
Oh, that was something very Iron Man. I think Iron Man inspired a little bit is tweets. Did you notice that? The tweets were popping up on the screen and then they'd fly away like little birds.
Yeah.
Like it just felt reminiscent to Iron Man a little bit. Like,
how so?
Well, when Iron Man's in the suit and you've got the shot of Tony and then you've got the holograms.
Yeah.
He's inside the suit looking at things like graphics on the screen.
Yeah.
Like it's something you don't see too often.
Yeah. I've seen shit like that quite a bit in movies lately, anyway.
Funnily enough, only since Iron Man.
Yeah.
Iron Man seemed to be the first one to do it, like in live action.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
like,
yeah, I see a lot of movies nowadays when someone's texting someone or doing
now
that, you see like a little screen pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next week is
Yeah.
back into rotation with.
Well, back in the rotation now.
We're back in the rotation. Going. Yeah. So. Hints? No.
Hints? No,
No?
you're not getting
No
no
hints?
fucking hints.
That wouldn't go with the show, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
I just really want to watch it because I haven't seen it for a while, and I'm just like.
Okay. Do you think Dave and I will like it?
Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
Right.
I hope you do.
That seems to be the motto of the show.
I really hope you do because like it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
You gave it away.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now I know what it is.
All right. Okay, I'm looking forward to it now. So that's it for another week of
That was Chef.
Defecast, and that was Chef.
Karl is now going to go stuff his face because I'm pretty sure he's hungry right now.
Nah, fuck, I'm done. All right, so guys, Dave, do you want to take it away with our sign off?
Yeah. Pull your finger out.